Alright, thank you guys for clicking on this week's video. Today we're going to go over 5 signs to buy stock. Now, a quick little disclaimer, you have to know that you need to invest differently in different scenarios, different market times, and in different sectors. So these 5 signs I'm going to give you are a general idea that applies to basically every single situation. Now, these aren't all of them, but these are some of the quick ones I like to look at before I even consider a stock and go into further detail with it. So with that being said, let's just get right into the video. So one of the first things I look for is that the stock is making money every single quarter, and not just making money every single quarter, that they're actually growing in revenue every single time. You can go to Yahoo Finance, go to the financial sections, go to their income statement, and click on quarterly results, and you'll find all the information you need right there. Number 2, I want something new. So I either want a new product, they're tapping into a new area that they can sell their products or services at, they're developing something new, just something to excite the market and to lead to more innovation. 3, I don't want their market cap being too high. What I mean by that is I want to see who the leader is in their sector, compare their market cap to theirs to kind of gauge how much more room of growth they can actually have and if they can actually compete with them or overtake their market. Generally, I like to see about 5 billion or less, but of course the sky's the limit. You can go way past that. But I do like to see where they're at and where I would like to see them go and where they're actually headed to. And remember, the lower the market cap, usually the smaller the company, meaning more risk. 4th thing I check for is to make sure that the sector is bullish or at least growing, which is kind of like the same thing. But I don't want a sector that's dying. I want to make sure that whatever they're doing, that they're growing and so is their industry. Mostly because if I end up having to hold on the stock longer than anticipated, or if I did want to hold on to it long term, I want them to have the opportunity to grow as much as they can and want to. And finally, one of the other things I like to check, and this might be different for a lot of people, some people might agree with this, some people might not. However, I like to make sure that they do have some institutional sponsorship where people are owning them, like big hedge funds and big corporations, but generally not more than 50%, mostly because I prefer more retail traders getting into the stock. Because let's say a stock has 80% of it owned by an institution and every single institution decides to start selling off, that stock is going to drop insanely fast and there's not much you can really do about it. They have so much buying power that more often than not you want to get in front of the hedge funds and institutions and make trades before they do rather than the other way around. So I hope you guys like my video. I love making these. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more future content.